Welcome back to Universe everyone. In this video, we'll be talking about the IPO details of XRO Tiles Limited. First, we'll be talking about the basic details of the company, then the strength and risk, financials, and finally, we'll talk about the IPO details of the company. So let's jump right into the screen and see what this company is about. The company was incorporated in 2008 and it is engaged in the manufacturing and marketing activities of vitrified tiles. The company manufactures double charge vitrified tiles, that is double layer pigment, the tiles with the double layer pigment, and glazed vitrified tiles made from ceramic materials, that is clay, quartz, and feldspar. Its product portfolio consists of 1,000 plus different designs of tiles in 6 sizes. Few of their well-established products are Topaz series, Galaxy series, and High Gloss series. So it supplies its product to large infrastructure projects, that is residential, educational, commercial, hotels, hospitals, government, builders or developers, religious institutions, etc. It also exports its tiles to different countries across the globe, that is Poland, Bosnia, USA, and others, including almost 13 countries. Currently, this company has 2 manufacturing facilities in Padra and Talod with an installed capacity of 1 crore 32 lakh square meter per annum. It further has 6 display centers in 6 cities and 2 marketing offices in Delhi and Morbi. Now let's look into the strengths and risks of this company. So looking into the strengths, their first strength is variety of vitrified tiles design choices in different sizes. The second one is large dealer network with 2000 plus registered dealers. So the third strength is they are present in 27 states in India, and the fourth one is they are exporting to 13 plus countries across the globe, and the fifth one is they have one of the largest manufacturing units of glazed vitrified tiles. So yeah, these are the important strengths of this company, and now let's look into the risks of this company. We can keep away the general risks that are applicable to almost all the companies, but we look into the specific sector. So one risk is any volatility in the supply and pricing of raw materials and stores and spares, any shortage, non-availability or fluctuations in the price of fuel, power and water, then significant working capital requirement, then dependency on the performance of related industries like real estate, infrastructure, etc. So any adverse change in regulatory requirements governing its products or the products of its customers, modification or cancellation of orders by its customers. Then one important thing is absence of long-term or definitive agreements with its dealers or customers, and the final one is inability to accurately forecast demand for its products and manage inventory accordingly. So these are the important strengths and risks of this company. Now let's look into the financials. Looking at the financials, we can see that in 2019 they had a revenue of 244 crores, but the profit was just 8.92 crores. So looking at the revenue in 2020, it is 244 crores while the profit was 11.26 crore, and looking into the revenue in 2021, it has gone up by 16 crores to 260 crores, and the profit in 2021 was 15.22 crores. Again, the huge capital requirement is what we can see here with the revenue and the profit ratio. So yes, now let's jump into the basic IPO details of the company. Right. So before that, the main objects of the issue are: one is to make repayment or payment of secured borrowings availed by the company, second one is to meet working capital requirements, and the third one is meeting the general corporate expenses. Now looking into the basic details, we can see that the IPO opening date is on August 4, 2021, and the IPO closing date is on August 6, 2021. The face value was 10 rupees per equity share, and the IPO price band now is rupees 880 to 120 per equity share, and the market lot is 125 shares. So the maximum lots per application is 13, and the number of shares will be 1625 with a cut-off amount of 1,95,000 rupees. So the company will be officially listed in the exchanges on August 17, 2021, and the pre-issue shareholding of the promoters will be 56.09%, and the post-issue shareholding of the promoters will be 42.5%, which is pretty decent. I hope we have covered almost all the important basic details of the IPO of XRO Tiles, and also if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. We will be coming up with so many amazing stock market and crypto content. Thanks for watching again. Bye.